Hi and welcome to Drummers Review. I'm Nick, and in today's video we're taking a look at a kit from Sonor's AQX series. Regular viewers of the channel may have seen our recent review of one of the Sonor AQX jungle kits, which we thoroughly enjoyed. So we contacted Sonor and asked them to send us over a full-size AQX setup so that we could compare it to its smaller sibling. The kit we have here today features a 22x16 inch drilled bass drum, 10x7 and 12x8 inch rack toms, a 16x15 floor tom, and a 14x5.5 inch snare drum, all in a blue ocean sparkle finish. Alongside this, the kit comes supplied with a full set of hardware, including 2 cymbal stands, tom holder, bass drum pedal, hi-hat stand and snare drum stand, alongside a full set of B8 starter cymbals. All of the shells are 7.2mm thick and made of 9-ply of Chinese poplar. The shells are furnished with chrome hardware, including Sonor's AQ cast lugs, which feature Sonor's tune-safe system. Heads-wise, and the kit comes supplied with Remo heads fitted throughout. The toms feature UX clear on both batter and resonant, the snare a coated UX over clear, and the bass drum has a UX with muffle ring paired with a logo front head. The included cymbal pack contains a set of 14-inch hi-hats, a 16-inch crash and a 20-inch ride, with the whole package having a UK retail price of £859. Starting with the bass drum, you get a full, warm note with plenty of depth and projection. It blooms from the slightest of strokes, and it really impressed us with the amount of body it produces. Moving on to the rack toms, and you get a lovely clean tone with the fundamental note and the shell sustain blending perfectly. The floor tom again delivers a full, warm, well-projected note with plenty of depth that really matches the characteristics from the bass drum perfectly. The snare drum gives a nice clear attack with plenty of definition and articulation. Ghost notes are very well presented, whilst rim shots are really well projected and loud, making for a very dynamic snare drum. Finally, moving on to the cymbals, which was somewhat of a surprise, sounding much nicer than we were first expecting. All sound really clear and well defined, with our only slight observation being it would have been nice to have been offered an 18-inch crash rather than the 16, which just sounded a little bit on the thin side. Overall, this kit really impressed us. We did initially consider swapping out the heads for something a little bit thicker, but once we sat down to play, we were more than happy with the sound that we achieved. Obviously, being quite thin single-ply heads, they're not going to last forever, but they make for a great starting point. In terms of build quality, this kit is pretty exceptional. Everything feels solid and robust, while the bearing edges and tuning rods all feel perfectly smooth. The included hardware is equally well constructed, with everything functioning exactly as it should. Overall, we see this kit as an ideal starter package. Granted, with a UK retail price of £859, it is slightly more expensive than other starter kits we've seen available, but it does have much better build quality and sound than many of its cheaper competitors, along with a name badge that many drummers would be proud to play. As you can probably tell, we thoroughly enjoyed this kit, but we'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop us a comment below, subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified of future content, head on across to our website drummersreview.com to be kept up to date with all of the latest news from the drumming world, and we'll see you next time here at Drummers Review.